How's it going, everybody? We are doing a fancy thing today. We're going for tea at the Grand Floridian. We're at the Garden View Tea Lounge. And I'm here with Charmaine and Michelle and Tim and Jen.
Thank you for inviting us.
Oh, thanks for coming. And can I say, it is someone's special day today. It's Tim's birthday.
Collins.
Happy birthday, Tim.
Thank you.
There are a few different tea services that you can get. There's the Berkshire, which seems like the fancier one. That one comes with caviar, and you can also add on champagne if you want to be really fancy. There's the Cheshire tea, more of a traditional afternoon tea, and the Bedfordshire, which also includes a potential for champagne as well for that one. I think the three of us, Michelle and I, are each going to try the Cheshire tea. You also get to select which kind of tea you want, and there are many. I'll have the Earl Grey.
I'm going to have the perfect afternoon.
And this is the list of all the different types of tea you can get. And there's quite a few. There's a lot, actually. Mango ginger, summer berry, and all kinds of herbal teas. But Zanzibar chai. That sounds cool.
We have mint as well.
I like Earl Grey. Here comes our tea. Oh, and fancy tea cozies as well. Very nice.
You're welcome. Perfect afternoon.
That looks like an absolutely perfect afternoon.
It smells really
It
good.
does smell good.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you so much.
to Tim, and that it may require a triple soup.
You should be talking to this camera.
Oh,
Thank you for the
you're
card.
very welcome. Hope you have a really happy birthday.
Thank you.
It's a hot dog.
Oh my
with
gosh.
blueberry eyes.
It's your brand.
It's like a polka band saying happy
Yeah.
birthday. That's fun. And his little eyeballs like.
Googly eyes. This is perfect.
That's what we thought we saw. But this is so
from about
bad.
three of us. I'm wearing a shirt. That's funny. Thank you guys.
You're so welcome.
It says, can I be frank? I really hope your birthday's a winner.
I do too.
I like it.
That's
Thank you
awesome.
guys.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. So there's all this etiquette with English afternoon tea. You don't call it high tea.
Hi.
High tea is different. It's later in the day at a more like a dining room table at a high table. And that's where high tea came from.
I didn't know that.
You don't lift your pinky. You can, but you don't have to. That's not part of like the etiquette of tea. There's a whole story behind how the pinky lifting came about. And it was actually with the servants had different kinds of cups. And they needed to lift their pinky. And I can't remember now the reasons why.
I think it has to do with the size of the handle.
Yes.
Too.
Yeah.
Because you can see there's.
It's like a natural, like
Yeah.
it's just your finger kind of naturally moves up.
But you don't need to do it. Now, but when you put your milk in and sugar, the proper way to do it is you don't touch the sides of the cup.
Well, there's no dinging.
No, exactly. And you go 12 and 6, 12 and 6, 12 and 6. So you're supposed to go back and forth. Yes, if you don't, the sugar will just pool up in the middle.
Okay,
And
that
you'll
makes sense.
and you'll have just a glob of sugar at the bottom of your cup.
So there's like a science behind it.
There
Here,
is.
let's see if I'm gonna test your.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use this raw sugar,
There you go.
right? And I plop it in. Okay. I don't know if plopping is the most.
Yes, plopping is the term.
Okay, and then back and forth. It's
Perfect.
literally not doing anything to the sugar. The sugar is just sitting in the bottom. Nothing is happening.
I don't know what to tell you.
Well, you have to give it a second.
You-
It's not gonna
YouTube-
right away.
Okay. YouTube
No,
told
I've
me.
I've seen this. So there's a lump of sugar in the bottom, and you can see I'm like going up and over on either side of it, kind of moving it back and forth.
Right.
And I've seen people do this motion in particular with tea.
Well, your waitress told you the whole story.
No,
No.
not back and forth. The up and down.
The up and down.
Like scooping it back
Right.
and forth almost.
And there, maybe it's different with a lump of sugar versus like powdered sugar.
Totally dissolved.
It
It's all
worked.
gone now.
It worked.
Yeah. The sugar is completely
We,
dissolved.
the myth, we...
Myth busted.
No,
Yes.
not busted, it's true.
The cup and saucer on like a sofa table.
Right.
Table,
Yes.
And you take your
So you
saucer
have to have...
Yes,
If you're sitting in a sofa with a coffee table.
that's right.
to mouth as opposed to mouth to mouth.
That's
Oh,
right.
okay. I get
And then what else was there? There's something about
to know.
you're supposed to look into the cup.
That's right. Instead of so you do it this way, you look into the cup. Okay. Like eyes into the cup. As opposed to
Yes.
Like looking at each other?
Yes.
Oh, really? Okay.
This sounds like a terrible way to do it.
I know. It's very stressful.
and your napkin.
Oh, there's
Oh,
rules for this?
yes.
Yeah. You take it. I don't know.
The napkin fold. The fold goes towards your lap.
Oh, you're supposed to fold it in your lap.
Yep, fold. That way, if there's crumbs, they don't get caught inside.
Okay.
So that's that.
Right. And you take the corner and you open the corner.
And dab. And dabbing. Oh, I'm going to. I did. I did a dad dab. Tim and Jen were just talking about how you really don't need to be fancy when you come here. Don't need to worry if you're not following all of the rules. We're just goofing around, really. We just watch some YouTube videos. We really don't know what we're talking about. We're just winging it. But it was fun, kind of thinking about when we're going to come here and do this. But they do have these pins on that say tea expert. So I don't know if that means like they're a tea sommelier. Like, I like this kind of tea. Maybe you could recommend a tea for me. That's probably what they will do. Yeah. So they have just brought out for the three of us for the Cheshire. We've got some Tillamook cheese, some lavage, which is a cracker, some different kinds of cheese. We got looks like some brie, papaya, pineapple, and I totally forget what this green cheese is. I think it's a herb cheese. It looks amazing. Oh, and raisins on the vine and some jelly. Tim and Jen are the super fancy with their caviar, and they have all the accompaniments that go with it, including the mother of pearl spoon. Caviar will get tainted if you touch metal to it. Somehow there's a chemical reaction. The flavor will be tainted if you touch it with metal. So that's why they use mother of pearl, so it stays the pure flavor.
Wow.
I know this is just a raisin, but I've never seen raisins like this before on the vine.
You can do it with either of them. You're doing great, sweetie.
Maybe I'll put a little onion.
This is what we mean by it's not fancy.
I'm not fancy.
And now we're loading up on the
Oh, let me
kit.
use yours though. So I don't get the... How much do you want?
How much as you want.
How much? Not too much?
You've got that entire jar that you could eat.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to use it on one toast. Okay, alright. Here we go. Eat the whole thing.
Sure. Do you like it?
I do.
All right.
It's delicious.
Tastes like the ocean.
It does. It's very like lightly like the ocean, though. Not like super ocean.
Like
It's like a diet ocean flavor.
ocean light.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm going to try the caviar, and I'm doing it backwards. I'm going to put the caviar on first. And I'm sure someone on YouTube will tell us how right or wrong we're doing it.
Oh, 100%. I think you're doing great.
Thank you. Oh, yeah, I'm just going to use my knife.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Fresh. Egg yolk.
Oh, and egg? Okay.
Not really very much there. And I like capers.
One paper.
It's going to be like a sandwich.
Fancy caviar sandwich.
Wow.
That's what we do. We just sit around eating caviar sandwiches all day. And I'm just going one
Little
bite.
piece of toast.
Yeah? It looked pretty intense.
That was a lot of stuff.
There was.
There's a lot going on in my mouth right now. It's all good.
I was going to ask. I hope it's good stuff.
It's all good. I find that the salty taste of caviar is rather mild, especially with a nicer caviar than this one. Like, there's different quality caviar. The salt is very mild. Nice little pop of the eggs. Not fishy. I don't think it's fishy at all.
No, it's very like not fishy, but like the ocean.
Yeah,
The
essence of the ocean.
That's a good way to
Yeah, yeah. Really good. I think you should try it.
Okay, so I said I didn't like caviar, but when you guys weren't looking, I tried some, and it was good. So,
This actually makes me so happy.
I'm going to go in on this, right?
Yeah.
And this is what I did. This is my exact combination. I did creme fraiche, I did egg yolks, and I did, I think, egg whites.
Yep, that's egg whites.
Sorry,
And this is pretty messy.
They're the hardest thing to get out, though.
I'm using my fingers. Don't tell
geez.
anybody. And then I did capers. Oh no, my egg whites just went right into the capers.
It's a pretty messy like endeavor to order this and try to eat it, but it's worth it. It tastes delicious. It's worth the mess.
And then I went in on the caviar, and I actually ate kind of a lot of caviar in. Right? And then I ate it.
And then you drop it all over.
That's amazing. I love that you yourself admitted that you don't like seafood, but you keep trying.
Yeah, and that tasted like sour cream and lemon potato.
Oh, that's funny.
We now have our next course, which is the sandwiches, the little fancy sandwiches. Got a cucumber sandwich, egg salad. I think that's curry chicken, pears. Not really sure what that is, like cream cheese with pimento, and an onion tart, and a little extra piece of cheese from Charmaine. She didn't like the green cheese. Now here's our tower
There's
of sweets. Oh boy. Here is all of the sweet deliciousness. So we've got strawberries and cream with that amazing Grand Floridian logo on it. Tim got the trifle. We've got scones with Devonshire cream, lemon curd, thank you, and strawberry preserves, and I think that's a strawberry tart. So we both have that, along with these sandwiches. Michelle's got the same thing. She got the pastries, beautiful swan pastry and chocolate covered strawberries. I'm trying to come over here where I'm not so backlit, and some macarons. Oh, awesome. So I'm gonna try the curry chicken sandwich.
How you doing? I didn't get.
I think if you like curry, you will like that curry chicken sandwich. Got a fairly strong curry flavor. I actually like it, but I can see if you're not a fan of that type of flavor, it may not be good. You've got a funny look on your face. Is there something you didn't like?
no, it just tastes good.
Which does? You don't like those? That's fair.
I got two for you.
You're enjoying that? Yeah, the curry chicken? Yeah. Yeah, I liked it too, but like I said, it's a strong curry flavor. Because it's a little bit of an adventure, I would say, because these are definitely some flavors I would not be putting together myself. So it's kind of interesting to have something like this where you try some, yeah, it's not ham and cheese or a roast beef sandwich. It's totally an adventure. So the next one that I'm not sure about will be this one with the red peppers and the Morrison cheese. Now I love Morrison cheese and I like peppers.
Which one got Morrison?
This one with the peppers
Oh, I love
or the tomatoes. Sorry, they're not peppers. This is they said. I thought
one was Morrison.
oh, I thought they said this one was the Morrison cheese.
I don't know now. Tell us.
No,
You'll have to give us.
we'll have to. Yeah, okay.
I'd say that one.
I really like this one.
Yeah.
I really like this one.
Oh, no, you're the weird.
You don't like that?
Tastes like a pizza.
I like it too.
I think this is Morrison cheese with like an herbal Morrison cheese. I like that. Really tomatoey. Now I'm trying the egg salad. Everyone makes egg salad, right? Everyone has their own way of making egg salads. Let's see what the Grand Floridians take on egg salad.
It's terrible, right?
It's okay. Very thin layer of egg salad. Quite oniony. I like it, but I like my own better. So I remember growing up having cucumber sandwiches at my grandma's house. Let's see how this is. Cucumber sandwich. Nothing like my grandmother's. That's weird.
Oh no, you don't like it?
I know. It's one of my least favorite ones. I don't like the dough. It tastes like a pickle sandwich.
Are you not a pickle guy?
Do you like
I like
sweet
pickles. I like sweet pickles. I like pickles.
We hate sweet pickles. We like dill pickles.
It's not pickly enough to be a pickle,
Right.
but it's not cucumbery enough to be just a cucumber
Right
sandwich.
in the middle.
Yeah,
It's not very fresh, like
No.
you would expect that cucumber.
exactly right. And the one I've been looking forward to the most is this little sweet onion tart. I love onions. Caramelized onion, really sweet. Really oniony, really good. I'm glad I saved that one for last. So there's two ways you're only supposed to open your scone with your hand. You don't cut it open. So that's one of the first little etiquette rules. The next is a little bit controversial, and that is, do you put on the clotted cream first and then the jam or the preserve, or do you put on the preserve first and then the clotted cream? It depends on where you live in the UK.
I didn't realize I was supposed to be putting more than one thing on there.
Yep.
I was just doing the clotted cream.
Yeah. So the clotted cream is like the butter, and then butter and jam. Kind of look at it like that. Okay, so I'm putting my cream on first. I'm kind of like, this is like butter, the fat that's going on, and then I'm doing my strawberry preserve, and then I'm going to do my other one as lemon curd and cream instead of doing them all three. I think you're supposed to do all three, but I'm just going to do two. This looks amazing, and also with a scone, if it's a good scone, it should just come apart like evenly, and that's how you know it's a good scone, apparently. That's nice. Whoa. I didn't do my scone the way you're supposed to with all three things. Well, this one kind of has a little bit of the strawberry preserve still. The scone is really good. Like, it's really soft. I've had scones where like really dry, and you're like you need to like drink the tea to get it down. This is really soft. I guess it's like in the biscuit family because it's very basic, but sometimes simple is good. Oh, that lemon's really good. Many strawberry things here today. We had strawberry preserve, I had strawberries and cream, and a strawberry tart. It's okay. Very sweet. It's nice. It's really jammy though. Yeah, it's not like Not like a fresh strawberry taste, but like a real jam tart. I almost feel bad that I'm gonna mess this up, but not so bad that I'm not gonna do it.
Like almost like a liqueur flavored cherry.
Take a bite and show me what it is.
Strawberries and whipped cream. The strawberries are really, really fresh, really sweet. Did you know if you look at a strawberry and you cut into it, and if it's red all the way through, that's a high quality strawberry. Sometimes they're white on the inside.
Okay, gotcha.
And that means that it's really ripened, really sweet, and these are red all the way through. Really good, high quality strawberry. It's been your Strawberry Minute with Chris Pratt. Well, tea at the Grand Floridian for Tim's birthday. We had a lot of fun. The food was interesting. Some different things. Some of those sandwiches were kind of an adventure. But all in all, I really enjoyed it. And I love that you shared that caviar with me. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That was really good. And
I wouldn't have been able
I'm
to
so
eat it
glad
all.
you tried it and liked it, Tim.
I did like it. It was good.
It was awesome. And thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time from the Holy Moly. Bye.